would you do if your teen came home from school and told you that he or she was a victim of a sex message that went viral at the school? Anybody? I'll probably go ballistic. Wouldn't you wonder how the school officials were handling the situation that was the talk of the school? Well, 16-year-old Johnny Jones asked his 15-year-old girlfriend, Xavier Johnson, to send him a naked photo of herself. She did. She did it via text message, thinking that the photo would remain private and would show him just how much she cared about him. Little did she know. 3 weeks later, the couple broke up. The boyfriend forwarded the text message to his friend, who quickly spread the image throughout the school. The girl is teased for months afterwards. Her grades plummet, and the formerly sunny teen refuses to go to school or to socialize with any other students. In situations like these, parents need to be assured that education professionals, including school lawyers, know how to investigate school sexting cases. Handling the investigation. It is important that school officials are properly educated on sexting and how to properly handle all investigations involved. It is very likely that the administrative staff is already aware of these situations. School administrators typically find out about sexting through the rumor mill. Of course, the only way administrators can determine if sexting actually has happened and who is involved is to ask students or to see for themselves. In this ideal world, students will readily admit to being involved in sexting upon being questioned by administrators. In the real world, administrators may feel they need to search cell phones as part of the sexting investigation. Investigations are important, but knowing how to investigate sexting cases helps the situation. Depending on the facts, searching a student's cell phone without a warrant may violate the Fourth Amendment. Does anybody in the audience know what the Fourth Amendment is?
Search and seizure.
That's correct. That's correct. The most publicized case to date involves 3 high school girls from the Tunkhannock School District in northeastern Pennsylvania. Their cell phones and the phones of several other students were confiscated in October 2008. Because of these cases, administrators have been successful in investigating sexting cases at school without hindrance due to the Fourth Amendment. Let's take the Lafayette search and seizure case of 1996. The U.S. Supreme Court has held that maintaining security and order in schools require a certain degree of flexibility in school disciplinary procedures, and we have respected the value of preserving the informality of the student-teacher relationship. New Jersey versus TLO, 1985. Under these guidelines, those arguing against the validity of content searches of confiscated phones assume a heavy burden of persuasion because current judicial attitudes uphold school policies that are designed to uncover and prevent misconduct by students that materially disrupt classwork or involve substantial disorder or invasion of the rights of others. Basically, the world that we live in today has a lot of social interaction through new technologies, and it is evolving at a breakneck speed. Because young people are trendsetters, particularly when technology is involved, schools are affected by these changes. Disturbing new technology trends like sexting have significant legal implications for school districts that may not be immediately obvious even to the experienced school administrator or school lawyer. However, sexting has been a growing problem long enough to give us full lessons learned about sexting. School attorneys must pass these lessons learned on to their clients. School districts should consider a variety of actions to raise awareness of and increase education about sexting investigations. Districts may partner with other community organizations or public offices to provide staff training on sexting investigations and computer internet safety, including sexting and safety on social networking. Does anybody have any questions about what we've just discussed this evening? So does anybody feel better about their children going to school and school administrators being able to handle these situations and not violating the child's privacy?
I do. Being that I was in your last audience and listening to this speech right here, I have gotten a very good understanding of that stuff. I really had no idea.
Well, thank you so much for your participation this evening. And I'm glad that I have been able to persuade somebody that school officials do have the proper ammunition to handle these cases properly. This concludes my speech on sexting.